Hi, I'm Chris Story, and welcome to this broadcast. We're calling these actually micropods. I don't know, lack of a better term. What we're going to do, and what you'll find when you come back to this page, is a series of little short podcasts derived from, it'll be you and I talking about Zig Ziglar's wonderful book, Secrets of Closing the Sale. In fact, I bought this book, this very book, right there, this book. I love used bookstores, don't you? I love going in and rummaging through used bookstores. I like new bookstores too, but it was over in Hawaii. It was on the island of Oahu. We were staying on the east side of the island on Kailua, and we wandered into a little strip mall type situation. There was a small little bookstore tucked back into the corner, and the girls were shopping for jewelry or whatever. And I said, I'll be down there. So I went into this bookstore, and they had very few books on business. And that's really what I was hoping to find, was some good book on business that I could read while we were on vacation. And lucky for me, two things. One, this was early in our vacation, and two, this was the day that they happened to have this book I'm holding in my hands, Zig Ziglar's Secrets of Closing the Sale. It changed my life, changed my vacation. I took this to the pool. I took it to the beach. I had it in the car, and when, we got a red light? Okay, so you read the book. Then, well, maybe I didn't read it at a red light, but I virtually never put it down the entire trip. We were there 12 days. I read this book from cover to cover, and every year thereafter, it's been 10 years now, every year since, I pick it up throughout the year intermittently, and also once a year anyway, during my goal-setting session that Tiffany and I go through in January. Once a year, no matter what, I go through this cover to cover and read chapter headings. I'll read a chapter here or there, but I go through the entire book, read the notes that I've written into the margins, and I relive the art of selling, because that's really what it is. It is an art that anyone can master, and anyone can learn more about, and no one teaches it better than Zig Ziglar. And I am no Zig Ziglar, but what I wanted to do here was bring you my perspective of some of these closes. So we'll go through this series, and I'd say once a week you can expect a 60 to 90 second blog post here, and be able to come back to this microcast and just tune in. And I listened to it a couple of times and let these concepts really sink in. And if this is the first time you are hearing that sales is an art, then this will mean more to you. If you already know selling is an art, this will help you sharpen the saw and just master your craft a little bit more each week. So the opening of the book, and it's great too, because this book opens, Secrets of Closing the Sale, opens with Zig Ziglar talking about his wife selling him a home. And now she wasn't a realtor, wasn't a real estate agent. She was a wife. She was his wife. But she sold him a home. They just moved to Dallas, Texas, and Zig's working 12 hours a day, speaking his butt off, tired. They're living in a motel, probably an upscale hotel, but they're living in a hotel room, and that's uncomfortable. It's nice at first, and you know how uncomfortable it gets after a short amount of time. And he comes home from work, and she's sitting there just vibrating with excitement, he says. She's just on fire. She can't wait to tell him about their dream home. And their dream home, by the way, is $38,000. Now, this is $1968. This is a story from 1968 he's telling. So $38,000 above their comfort zone is huge. We're talking an extra couple thousand square feet, he says. This is huge. And he says, well, honey, this is so far out. But we said, okay, we'll go 20,000 over our comfort zone. You're asking me to go 18,000 higher than that. We can't do it. And now, the reality is they could. They didn't want to. It wasn't what they set out to do. But all of the amenities and all the things they wanted in a home, were found in the home that she and this builder had gone to visit earlier in the day. And it was one they could afford if they wanted to. And everything they wanted was in this home. And the best part yet is it had room in the backyard to build the arrow-shaped swimming pool that he had dreamed of from a kid. an arrow pointing up is what he, but of course it would be in the ground, so it's not pointing up, but you get the point. He said, "Oh, honey, we can't afford it." She says, I know. She said, I know. But let's just go take a look. The take a look close, right? She says, let's just go take a look. I know we can't afford it. I know. Let's just go take a look, and at least we'll know what the upper end benchmark is. It'll help us understand the market here. We don't know the market. Let's just go take a look and understand the market. And of course, you already know they bought the home. She sold him the home the moment she saw it. The sale was made. And I tell you this, and I get so excited about the let's just go take a look and benchmark the market close simply for the fact that you're doing the customer a service to go see what they can afford, even if it's not what they want. So a lot of times you might decide for your client, no, that's not in your price range. I'm not even going to show it to you. Because there is a fear that you're going to be looked at as somebody who's just after, sure, more expensive home, you make more money on the commission. I know how this goes. Obviously, you need to be deft with this. It's an art. It's a skill. And you can be clunky with it and make it seem like, God, I told the guy I could afford $150, and everything he shows me is $300. This guy's an idiot. No, you got to be deft with it. You have to be skilled, and you have to use compassion and understand if they are able, if the buyer is able to go to a certain price point, but their comfort zone is here. So if they're able to go to 300, comfort zone's at 220, just so happens all the amenities they want is at 300, you owe it to them to at least go take a look. To at least go take a look and help them benchmark the market. That's a secret of closing the sale from Zig Ziglar. I'm Chris Story. I'll see you next week for Secrets of Closing the Sale.
Where we lived, we got clear.